Hello and welcome back. This is Redemption Goddess, and maybe I should have written this down, but I'm not. I'm just gonna freestyle it. This is my review of this channel, Divested Zealot. As you can see, I'm subscribed. If this is not my internet Aunt Max, oh my goodness. First of all, my Aunt Max was a professional model, and give you a little bit of back history. My dad and my husband's family, they tried to, get us, because when you're black, you have the two sides, right? You have the folks that are trying to do well for themselves and do things for themselves, and you got the folks that just, they cool with the Section 8, they cool with the hood, they cool with all of the old mess. And in some families, you got folks, they just disown each other. I don't talk to this side or whatever. We try to commingle. My husband and I, we both had the same exact experience growing up. My husband used to wake up, I believe he started when he was 15 or 14 maybe, throwing papers, throwing papers, working odd jobs. We both worked at McDonald's. We both worked at, not in the same city or state though, right? The reason why my husband and I know each other, because our dads are both pastors and, revivals and church stuff. And this is how we met. But anyway, long story short, our parents tried really, really, really hard to make sure that we did not get killed in our sleep, made sure we lived in gated communities, went to private schools, and lived a good life. But we always had, like me, I had my mom that was still in the hood, okay? And he had family members that was in the hood, cousins that was in the hood, that he was enamored by. Myself, I'm enamored by my mom. I'm longing for her. And so we're always kind of toggling between these two lives. So that's the backstory. So this is why I can relate to this maybe more now, and maybe even more. Now, I'm in my early 20s, and I've been through so much, in life, it kind of sometimes seems like I'm older. I feel older. Man, it's so crazy. So let's get to the channel. Let's get to the channel review. I'm not mixed race. I guess we all mixed up, whatever, but I consider myself African American, black, whatever, blackity, black. My husband is blackity, black. My dad, maybe would be considered mixed race though. My mom is black, and his parents both black, So, as I said in the beginning, some of us, we have those families, we have that dynamic where we have that side that's still, in the hood, living off Martin Luther King Drive and all of this, whatever. And then you got that side that's gated community, private school, don't know nothing about no violence or nothing or whatever. Now, unfortunately, I do, because I lived in Colorado for some time. And unfortunately, I actually do know about some violence. I know about violence on both sides, in the suburbs as well as in the hood. But the thing about, okay, so I keep seeing the divested. So this is a whole part of YouTube. And what I thought it meant was that you dated outside your race, right? Now the reason why I'm not gonna play anything, because I haven't asked permission and I know I can put the fair use up. I really just want y'all to go listen to this whole broadcast, because it is woo. Now I will tell you, if you cannot be objective this is gonna hurt your feelings. If you can't be honest, they will hurt your feelings. These women, it's like 5 of it's a bunch of women on here. She has like a live panel, perfect for Friday night. Man. I laughed and cried at the same time because the crying comes from the fact that however you want to sugarcoat this and package it up, they are not lying. There was a point in there where I started to have a little, I'm like, you talking about my daddy and my husband, I'm married to a black man. And, part of me just, a little part of me rose up. But I actually also understand that we live in a state now we've moved out of our home states and everything, and we're married and we've went on about our lives. And the reason why we live our lives this way is kind of how we grew up. Live in a state with probably less than 1,000 black people in the entire state. And we chose our lives. A lot of the reason why we chose the way we live our lives is because of how we grew up. And we have a lot of friends and family that cannot stand us. And obviously we got friends and family that love that they don't have to worry about us. They're not worried. They may be a little worried because we kind of went a little extreme with the living. We kind of live out with the animal, the bears, whatever. I mean, but we like it. Look, just leave us alone. But we're enjoying life, and we no straight bullets, and Tyrone ain't gonna come rob us, and Keisha ain't gonna fight me in the street nowhere and cut my face, and hell, I mean, I don't know who even gonna get us where we are. But listen, I'm trying to pick the right words, because there was a point in the broadcast when she was talking about the unicorns. My dad would be considered a unicorn because he was preaching this. What these women are saying, he was telling me this when I was 9, 10, 12, 15 years old. He's just like, look. And he probably thought that I'd probably grow up and marry somebody white because that's all who I was around. But because of our church functions and things like that, I was able to get another unicorn. Now, the lady she was talking about, her dad, one woman came on there. She said she found out her dad was not a unicorn at his funeral. And my heart sunk a little bit because my dad is 82. And I'm just like, wow, are we going to see other families and whatnot, scandals? But, in all of these, there haven't been any scandals, any rumors, any this or that and whatever. My dad is an awesome guy. But he used to, I can't stand these. Some of the stuff he would say behind closed doors, you wouldn't even think he was a pastor. You wouldn't even think he was religious, because he would be going in on his family. He would be going in on everybody. These niggas. He'd be so damn mad. I don't want you. He would just be flipping out. He would say some of that's one of the things that drew me to, because I'm just like, oh, you hate black people, and that, I guess I was a mammy. When we're using the terminology that they're using, I became a mammy, chasing after my mother, which by their terminology was a mammy. Chasing her and chasing black. Oh, I want to be blacky, blacky, black. Yeah. So, yeah, no. Mm-mm. And I guess I had to bump my own head. Thank God I didn't lose my life. Thank God I ain't got a crunchy coochie afterwards. I wasn't giving it, my idea of dating has nothing to do with sleeping with folks. But anyway, so man, I want to listen to, this is not the first live that I caught. they're raw. They cuss now. And that's another thing. Like, that's why I like it. Because they're not too tight and uppity, like where they don't cuss, or like they actually cuss or whatever. So I don't feel horrible, because for some folks, cussing is ghetto. And you cussing and you sound like a man, you sound ghetto or whatever. So they cuss, they drop some F-bombs, and it is just a beautiful little woman's little area. And it's fun, it's serious, and it's fun. So I don't like the whole serious thing where you're just like, black men suck. Black men suck. Here's all of the reasons why they suck, I'm trying to be objective as possible. Okay. They had women coming on from Africa. All the Caribbeans, giving their experience of the black men there. All of these people are not lying. They're not lying, is what I'm saying. I don't understand why people be so butthurt about when folks begin to speak their mind in this regard. They're not lying. Yeah, you can give me the family that got the 20 Jamba Juice. Okay, cool. What is that? 0.000000001%. You can give me a percentage of you can give me my dad. You can give me my husband, and hopefully my child. I'm not hopefully. I'm tripping. Why I say hopefully? You never know. My child may have to go through this old ghetto mess that this whole longing for the black experience or whatever, like I had to go through. So I guess I will say hopefully, but I hope not. Man, I played volleyball, man. I've been called a valley girl. And I've been called a ghetto girl. I've been all the names you could think. Oh, you think you white. Oh, you too ghetto. Oh, you cuss too much. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. And you should do this and that. And I just got tired of getting pulled in all these directions. I was just like, can I please do my own thing? These women are the only, so far, on the internet that I'm hearing, and not with the hate. Like, some women are telling the truth, but it's coming from a very hateful place. It's coming from I wouldn't say that, oh man, I would say that I don't see this as being hate. I don't see it as being a hateful place. Yeah, they clown the guys or whatever. Yeah. They clown these folks. They clown black men, but I don't see it coming from a hateful place. I see it coming from, I love me and I'm out of here place. Versus, look, here's another example of a degenerate black man. Here's another example. And I've covered Cynthia G on here. I follow Cynthia G too. I think that she has some really good points. I think that I relate more to this. Actually, no, I take that back. I have to take the meat and spit out the bones, because there's some that I need to leave. Like, I can't do this absolute thing with anyone, because I understand that good and evil exists in everybody. As they talk about the call centers in Nigeria here on this broadcast, you do realize that most of the folks call me are from India. So are we going to talk? Like, I don't know, how do we deal with this? You talking about call centers in Nigeria and Jamaica and wherever? Well, baby, they in India too. So I personally want to just deal with the good and evil. But what these women are saying is not a lie. When you look at the collective, ask yourself, what have they created? and they just no accountability. Oh, it's your fault. Oh, da, da. I mean, they're not lying. That's all I can tell you. They're not lying. Now, is your solution to be open-minded? I dated a Korean guy. I dated some few Spanish guys. I dated a white guy. I dated a guy from Kenya. You know, I've tried. I tried. You know, but hey, ultimately, I have what I have, and I'm very, very, very happy, and I'm cool. But you know, I did try. I got out there. Whatever they tell you to do, enjoy your life and everything. I did keep my mind open. I dated some Tyrones too now. My childhood sweetheart or whatever, you know, the person that your first love and everything. Straight up thug from Connecticut. Straight up thug. Still a thug. I'm trying to reform. I don't know what he's trying to do with his life, but just do you know. So honey, you know, I say take the meat, spit out the bones. They're not lying. They're not lying, and if you could, because a lot of women have tried all these different ways. Oh, I'm gonna say it in this loving, sweet way. I'm gonna say it in the harshest way I can say. It just doesn't matter how you say it. You know, 50 years, 100 years worth of degeneracy just here in America alone. And then you go globally and you see Africa, you see how much that country is in turmoil, and it's a black country, and then, it's the Chinese fault. It's the way colonization and oh gosh, I'm tired of the excuse. I'm so tired of hearing shit about hundreds of years ago. I cannot do it. Cause every time it just somebody hold me back. It's sickening. It's sickening. And then they covered this guy in this tree. I almost dropped my phone, y'all. The way they clowned and roast him. If you don't go and listen to them, I'm saying go and listen to them just for that little piece. But honey, you may have to check your emotions at the door if you are a male worshiping person. Because there's a little part they started talking about the unicorns and the woman talking about the people showing up at the funeral. I started, my face turned. I'm like, talk about my daddy. But you know, you got to take your own personal stuff up out of there. I know they ain't talking about my daddy, but listen, or my husband. But you can't take these two people and equate them to 15 million, and then you start equating them to 4 or 5 billion. They're looking at the 4 or 5 billion. They're looking at the whole of everything. Yes, great, wonderful for you, baby. You got a good husband. Yes, wonderful for you, baby. You got a great father. You're taking maybe 3 or 4 billion people that you're talking about, and you're looking and observing them, and you're observing them fucking shit up, like being degenerate, being assholes, killing folks and raping and killing and robbing. Just, you're looking at the track record of what they. Yes, wonderful for you, baby. If you got one of the 0.00000000001%. Wonderful for you, baby. I am happy for you if that's what you have. I know I have it. I am grateful that I have it. But honey, these women are talking about the collective. And this is what they don't want to hear. This will definitely piss you off. I think it'll piss you off more if they're talking about you. If they're not talking about you, it may hit home in a sense to where, because you love black folks, you love black people. I love black people. But you're right. Like, in a sense, like, you do have some people, they just hell bent. They sleep like they are in the deepest sleep. They gone, baby. They gone. You can't tell them nothing. They will kill you. They will fight you in the street before they change. When you start talking about them not wanting to work, when you start talking about the real, like, you can't deny it. It's not true. It's not true. If that's you, baby, this is gonna offend you. I actually don't want to send nobody over there that's gonna be flagging and messing with this woman page. I want you to go over there with an open mind. If you don't like it, click off. Hey, they clown. What do they call it? Digging? Not roast. They don't call it roasting. Dragging. They call it dragging. Hey, it's the equivalence of roasting. So, honey, if you like roasting, if it hurt, baby, just sit back and just really think, like, damn, that's the truth. That is true. This is stuff my aunt had been telling me. This is stuff that my dad used to flip out. Like, he used to be angry with family members and think like, why they can't do this? And I set this up for them and they ruined it. I did this for them and they ruined it, and calling me, asking me. And then they down you. Yeah, can't not everybody had no big old pretty house like you. Try to make you feel like shit for the things that you worked hard for. And me, I'm thinking, I'm siding with the degenerate people. And it took me some time to really wake up. I was like, wow, these people are fucked up and degenerate. Got folk wake up at 12 o'clock and I'm going to get out here. And I'm like, how do you really 12 o'clock? You ain't got no job? Why would you wake up at noon? What are you? Okay, well, start to realize, wow, my dad is right. He's right. They just chase and drink and smoke and ass and coochie and whatever and just clubs and clothes. You stay around for a little while and you kind of see the dynamic of the said hood of the degenerate ass black folks that don't want shit out of life, and what are they, niggas, nakers or whatever they call it. Listen, but in contrast to what they're saying, I actually do know like a lot of awesome black folks though that's doing good things, raising their children. I don't know where folks like know all. I mean, I get it, if that's all you see, but I'm happy to know some awesome black folks, man. And yes, they are all like kind of religious type people, and either not religious, maybe even not all the way religious, maybe not even just Christian or Muslim or whatever, but they all have some faith-based thing behind them. And I know that people use faith-based things to be degenerate too. They use God and Allah and the Quran and all that to be nasty. I'm not talking about them people either. I'm talking about healthy-minded folks. And I know mixed race folks. Black man married to a white woman married to a black woman. I know those people too. And I'm actually, I have to credit my dad and my aunt to finding these healthy relationships. These are healthy-minded people. And I'm grateful to know them. Without them, I probably wouldn't have been able to come back from, where my mind took me, chasing behind this thing that I thought, oh, I want to be black. I wanted the hood and whatever. I said black folks and my idea of what I thought black was. I'm grateful to know whatever 0.00000000000, and obviously these are black women. So whatever 0.00000 percentage they are of women, I'm grateful to have these outlets. And if you are trying to elevate yourself, you're trying to get out of that old hood mindset, you're trying to, and I'm not telling you to go date who would do whatever you want to do with your life, but honey, these are the type of wake up calls, like that jolt, that shock that we need. Like, snap out of it, baby. You know, some old drag into, baby, you're not even making an effort to speak correctly. Like, I understand slang and I understand cussing and all of this, I understand that. You get mad one day, you drop some F-bombs, bitch, F, whatever. That's something different than just screet and strong and as is strong. What the fuck are you talking about? And it is seriously women lusting and busting after these types of dudes. They will not work. And this is the truth. People do not want, that ain't true. He's a hustler. Oh, you mean he go out in the middle of the night and rob people? That's what you mean by hustler? Okay, baby. Girl, you was just licking your nose down at folk. This is the same women. These women will kill you over this old dusty fucked up dude. They will kill you. They will cut your face. They will try to cut you, kill you, or jump you, all types of stuff. They ragged on my husband, man, because he had the newspaper job. They laughed at him. And this is before his family really transitioned all the way up out of the hood, because they trying to have a church in the hood and help save the hood. They said, fuck that, we getting up out the hood. You hear me? We moving to the gated community like Pastor Tina. If he ever starts a channel, how they clowned him and ragged him. Jumped him a few times. Jumped him. He black. He's black. He's black. He not light skinned. He not high yellow. He's a black man. They clowned and ragged him. He got an old piece of car. They clowned him. And this he's worked ever since I've known him. We were both into dogs and into animals and things like that when we were young. And, clowned him for doing good in school. Clowned him for being excellent in school. Jumping them and clowning them. And so they moved into private school. They moved to a gated community. Same thing with me. I go back to the hood. Now, fortunately for me, I did have ties. I have some ties. So I had a clique. I had a crew. I had a this and that. So I think I'm badass or whatever. But I done got jumped before too. And it's like degenerate shit. These people, folk, black, your own people. Ain't no group of white girls that'll never jump me. There ain't no ladies from the other side of the volleyball team ever try to jump me. Now they clowned me. I'd heard them say fly shit. Now I didn't. Anyway, just can't incriminate myself. Listen, I had to get some record shit straight now. You can't be clowning me and acting a fool. Now I'm not gonna be nobody fool in nobody's school. But everybody just say everything worked itself out. But ain't no group of white girls ever jump me. They whisper and talk shit, but they ain't never got froggy. Ever. I know they all had BMWs and Benzes and Mustangs or whatever. I had a Honda Accord. It's okay. I was happy. I was happy. I didn't care. And that's one of these are the common things that my husband and I share. And if you look back on our experience in childhood and us trying to toggle back and forth between that life, like now you gated, you think you all of that. Obviously when you go, you think you the shit. Who gave us the most problems? Black folks. The people that we were longing to be around. Longing to be with them. Longing to hang and be idle and procrastinate and basically throw our lives away. Thank you for hating us, and thank you for pushing us away. Because we'll still be out there hanging with y'all stupid asses if y'all would have accepted us. Okay, so I done made this way longer than what I wanted to. Please go check it out. Check your feelings at the door. And ask yourself, are they telling the truth? Think about your own experiences in life and how you grew up. Now, if you comfortable with all that old hood shit, you cool with the food stamps and subsidies and whatever. You are, the government, and hey, leave whatever nasty, weird ass comments, baby. I got good ass comebacks. You welcome to like, dislike. You welcome to say whatever. I just asked you to say it on my page. Please don't go over harassing the lady. If you don't like it, don't go over there. But I'm pretty sure they tried and true. These women are older. I think one of them said 40 and 40. These are my elders. I listen to them. Not everything, but because I cannot do this. I'll clown you a little bit, but they're not lying is what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure they know how to deal with trolls. They probably know how to deal with them way better than me. I just make videos out of y'all troll posts and things like that. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, and please go check out Divested Zealot. Thank you so much for listening.